old school style.
Hey guys, we're here on Let's Talk, but Let's Play First with our guest, Shawn Finnegan.
I like that
Ta-da!
name.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, we came up with it, and now
That's good.
Stick.
I like it.
Yeah, let's talk and play first.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I'm Annie, Susanna. So, Shawn.
We just did an awesome
street ride. Street ride.
Street ride.
Yes.
It was so cool.
Murdoch Canal Street. It was a great. We played first. Now we're talking.
That's right.
Right.
It was very
right on.
It was very educational.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Some great life lessons out there.
Very.
Yeah.
Physical life lessons.
Yeah.
So Anaí decided to get into the ditch a little bit.
You know what? I really like the dirt.
Yes.
I
Just
like
taste
the dirt.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think
I do like the
dirt
dirt
in
too.
my mouth.
Yeah, we have that in common. I like dirt.
I think I have dirt in my mouth for
Yeah.
real. In my teeth.
So this is very special day today because this is the not 100-degree weather.
Feels great out here.
Yeah, it was
perfect.
Like
so what a great day to have fun.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
And then to talk.
Yeah. You know why we came up with that? So everybody thinks like, hey, let's talk is a bad thing. Like when a woman says, hey,
oh
Shawn,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
talk.
it's immediately like, oh, we got to talk.
Like, uh-oh, what? So then we wanted to switch it up and be like, hey, let's talk, but first, let's go play.
Yeah. Then it reframes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just changes all of it.
You're like, if we're going to talk, that means we're going to have fun first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually changes the whole, the energy and the dynamic of the entire conversation.
Yeah.
Then you're more open. I'm more open.
Yeah.
Anna's more open.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm as always open. Yes.
For sure.
Anna, you did have a few things that you wanted to ask Shawn
Well,
while we were with them.
I mean, Shawn has very special abilities that we know, and he is a master communicator, master in so many things, especially connecting people. So
Yes.
I had one conversation yesterday with a very special person. And that special person, first of all, he asked me to give you a big hug.
Oh, it's great.
I'm going to give you a big hug after that.
Yeah.
But you're going to guess who that is. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
So the question goes like this. What we as humans and as a tribe putting together, what does being a tribe really does for us?
What does being a tribe do for us?
Yeah. Thank you. English is not my
That was really good.
I couldn't put it to words. Let me just read the question
No,
from the
actually,
person.
No, I
who
think
actually,
did okay.
I get the question for sure. Like we're built to connect, right? So
so first of all, who's the person who asked you that question?
You're saying someone asked you to ask me that question, right? Is that right?
Yes.
I don't know. It could be like 1,000 people.
He does talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
What's,
Do you have some other
he's got
hints?
brown hair.
Who would
and he's like this tall.
who likes to give you big hugs?
I have a bunch of them.
Okay.
Men too.
Okay.
Like a bunch of men
Maybe.
in that world too. They love to give me
Maybe
hugs.
there is a person.
I mean, the X room. Someone said that they hugged 150 people.
Wow.
Wow.
That's got to be some record for X room.
I should start counting.
Right.
I think I only hugged 2.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to count, I'm going to start hugging more people.
I was one of them. I was one of the hugged ones.
Okay, so back to your question.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Okay, he likes to be at the African tribes and talk to the Sun people.
Whoa.
Well, he can think about it while he's answering.
He does that right this moment as we speak.
He's in Africa.
Yes.
Huh. I got to think that one through.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll go back to the
All right,
question.
so let's go back to the tribe. So I heard Dean Graziosi years ago say, we're basically designed to plug into something. And that's how we want to be, right? So he said, the second that you come out of the womb and the umbilical cord is cut, you spend the rest of your life looking to get plugged back into something. That's how we're built. Wow. So I just innately, we want to go interact. And if you watch, there's a great show called Alone on it's on History Channel, where they have survivors that are everywhere. And most of them can find food and they can have shelter, but what really messes with them is not engaging with humans. And it's like, that's how we're created. That's how we're built. And we also like to be around like-minded people. That's why you build your own community, and you want to be with those people, and you want to engage. And I feel like in my experience, it's the greatest way to scale anything.
Yeah, I've noticed that too with myself, being able to connect with somebody, especially like doing stuff like this where we're outside doing something that you like to do. I'm, you know, and so it definitely brings people together.
But
more.
do you think like just having a relationship, like we live pretty much out of the tribal society at this point, right? I feel like tribal relationship is very different.
Yeah.
So what's the delineation between just having a, you know, you go around your day, connect with people, and you say hi, how's family, and go your way, versus being actually in the tribe, because it's a different setting, right? It's
Yeah.
a different upbringing. It's like in Russia, for example, where I'm from, it's very tribal community because we grew up with the same people we go to school with. It's our neighborhood, it's our village. It's the grandmothers looking, like random grandmothers looking over the children on the playgrounds. You know,
Everybody
it's like
looking out for
everyone
everybody.
is looking
Out,
for
out for everybody.
inward,
Yeah.
for everyone, not outward.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, if you're with people, sometimes you're just in a group of people. But tribe, being part of something, is much greater than that, like you said, right? That's where you have like-minded, like I believe relationships are 3 levels. Level 3 is you have a lot of acquaintances, people that you know. When you say, hey, how's it going? Number 2 is you know these people really well, and you would call them really good friends. But then there's probably, you can count them on one hand, the level 1 friend, which is like something happens at 2 o'clock in the morning and your family's in trouble.
Right.
And that's the person you call.
Right.
And that person will come to your house at 2 o'clock in the morning and help you out. And that's, you could probably say, hey, there's a few of those people, right?
When I was really young, my dad said, Ani, you'll be lucky to have 5 close friends by the time you reach my age.
Yeah. Your dad's probably talking about that level 1 friend.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And I think, yeah, it's because, and I can understand that now because for myself, I want to protect my peace. There's not a whole lot of people I want to share the intimate side of me with. So I understand that now. Back then, I'm like, whatever, Dad. I'm gonna have like 20 friends.
Yeah, I call them the foxhole friends. So when things are bad, they're in your foxhole. And no matter what you're going through, which we all go through stuff in life.
Could it be a limiting belief though to just say, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have only 2 people that I can, or 3 to 5 people that I can rely on myself, rely on throughout my life? Like we have, like
Possible.
Annex Room was an excellent event, and you know, it felt so amazing yesterday. It felt like a reunion because so many people come and interact consistently. They build not only a relationship, they build lives together at this point, in business, in families, friendships, connections, and you become, over time, maybe not instantly, you become that a person
But
of trust.
Those are the two
Level
level
2.
friends, level 2 friends that Shawn's talking about. The level 1 friends are the ones that you're like you that's who you call for your, like, you're crying because, you know, it's the really private, intimate moments.
But you know,
to your point, you don't want to limit your level 2 friends, your level 3 friends. You always want to constantly add, and you shouldn't limit that. But in my experience, there's very, very, very few that you'd be willing to be vulnerable enough and call on during the hardest of times.
Okay, and just because I know she hates boundaries, she hates
no constraints.
You don't like constraints, and boundaries is different.
Yeah.
We can go over that another time. But what we're saying is that I think naturally you'll get to the point where you only have a few, but that doesn't mean that you only have to have a few of really, really close number 1 friends. My dad was just saying that's generally what he's experienced, and that's with his experience, that's what he's seen.
So do you think there is that emotional connection that two people have to get onto the same level for it to occur?
Yeah, so I don't know. I believe, so I did this, you know, the dad bods, they're good friends of us all. I did this event where I called it, I literally went on ChatGPT and I came up with this name. It's called Man of War, and it was just Men's Mental Health Night. And I did it with the dad bods. And I think like the greatest way to build relationships is actually being real and authentic. And I hate the fake stuff. Like we walk around with a lot of people have masks on because they don't want to actually show you, like they live at this surface level, but they're really down here, and they're afraid that if you know them down here, you're not going to like them. And I did this event with the dad bods called the Man of War. And I just asked every man in the room, tell me about a time that was really hard, but turned out to be a total blessing for you when you look back. Each person started sharing, and it was like the most real. We were all bawling our eyes out. These, you know, the dad bods were like these big guys with big beards. Every one of us were crying.
What was happening? Why were they crying?
Each one told a story about something extremely hard, and it was real and it was authentic, and all the walls left, and it was just about that person telling that story. Like one of the guys in the room lost his daughter fentanyl. And I've known him for years. He's never told that story, but he felt comfortable telling that story amongst these men. And that to me is like, I remember each face in that room, and it's one of those things I'll never forget.
So Shawn, I have another question for you then. So out of all states of like emotional states in human being, what do you think are the states that you particularly wouldn't want for anyone ever to experience? And if you ever experienced it, how did you overcome it?
So I do lots of events. You were just at the X Room 2 days ago. You just said it's amazing. I invited this lady who is literally supermodel level and extremely talented, articulate, to an X Room. And she comes into the X Room. I thought she'd be like the most popular, that everyone would want to talk to her. And she comes in, she looks around, and she takes off running.
Why?
So I actually went out to the parking lot, and she was trying to gain her composure, because people would look at her and say, okay, she is so talented, so amazing, she is. And she felt like she was an imposter in that room.
Wow.
And I think imposter syndrome is the worst thing you can do. And I said, hey, I went out and talked to her and just got her thoughts on what she was feeling. She was like having a panic attack. But the fact that you're in the room is you belong in that room. And I see this happen all the time. I see it happen. I do 5 events or 3 events a week. You see people come in and they want to shrink away, and they feel inferior, and they start comparing themselves. And then all of a sudden they want to run, or they want to stand in the corner. They don't want to show.
You know,
yeah, we all do. We all have that experience,
I felt
right?
that way. I remember you telling me about the X Room once, and I wasn't that confident in my business yet. And you're like, just come, I'll introduce you to some contractors. And I went the first time, I was so intimidated. I didn't talk to hardly anybody at all. But the energy that I got from that room and how nice everybody was just changed it just changed. Excellent. It's still changing my world. Now I can go to an X Room and be like, hi. Yeah. Like, talk to everybody.
You see that familiar face like Anna in the room? You're like,
she was like squishing me so hard yesterday.
Well, I have no problem introducing myself to new people. It doesn't matter how successful they are. Now I'm just like, let's talk, because I know you're real.
Yeah. Have you experienced that? Have you experienced imposter syndrome? And if you have, what
do
you do?
You know, it actually takes a lot of like mental reasoning why you say they are just people. They're not like some kind of a, you know, out there. They're just like you and I, right? Shawn probably is not like me.
I still feel it. We all do. It's human nature.
But you just tell yourself, this is just people. Are you in an elevator with some executives? Are you in a space with a significant other, or you know, you want to become with someone? It's like you just go and embrace it, and if it whatever comes out, it's going to be truth either way, right?
Yep.
So
no, I think that's important. So what I do is, when I show up to an event, most people show up because of this issue. If they feel imposter and they feel really uncomfortable, especially they don't know anyone. You could tell an engineer, hey, go into this room and no one knows anyone, and you don't know them in that room. That sounds like purgatory to them. So what most people do is they come in like this, because this right here is just a safety blanket.
Oh, it's a shade. Yeah.
And so, I have a weighted blanket for you.
So they go like this. They come into the room, they're like this. And then they don't go to the center of the room. They go to the corners. You can always see in the corners, they're by themselves. And do you want to talk to me right now?
No.
I look really busy.
Yeah, you look
because I'm into this. I'm doing something, so I don't even want to be bothered.
We're in the podcast right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
That's it. No, that I 100%. In fact, do you know Simon Sinek?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I follow him a lot, and
Yeah,
he
so do
actually
I.
talked about that. He says even if you have your phone sticking out, it actually can disrupt the
Yeah,
energy in your
sure.
space.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and he talks about the deep relationship and that
talks
level
about
1 friendship.
yeah, it
Yeah.
talks about
A lot as
meditating,
well.
being able to communicate better when you met after meditating
Mm-hmm.
helps that too. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So I look at those doors when I walk through any room is what's your intention? Most people don't even have a mission before they go in.
Mm.
So what do you actually want to accomplish before you go through those doors?
Right.
What are you here to do?
that this last X room was the first time I actually had intention.
What was your intention?
To meet Stacy.
There you go. Yeah, you had a certain
I
person in
was
the
like, I
room
just need to
that
find
you
her.
need to go connect. And I saw you connect with her, and I was like,
and
oh,
we
that
went
is
and
the
sat
right
down
fit.
together.
Yeah, you're in design. You do that stuff. She does her design, and she's really crushing. It's such a good connection.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to go see her office next week.
So case in point, you went in there. You said, I need to meet Stacy, and then what happened?
We connected. She came in. We were in line together at the exact same time. We just started talking, and then I'm like, hey, I really want to go. I want to see what you do and how you do it. She's like, okay, we can meet up. Where are you located? I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm coming to you.
Yeah, you're gonna find her.
She's like, okay. She's like, I'm like, I want to see. I'm like, you have an office. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I want to go up to see that.
Right.
So that's how deep connection happens, right?
Instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've heard so many good things about her, and I just want to connect.
Yeah, and she is better than you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's cool because at first, when I first met her, I was so intimidated.
Yeah.
I was like not in my own space.
Sure.
And so now this second time meeting her, I was like, I'm more confident in myself.
Yes. Good.
And so
that's what it's all about.
100%.
Yeah.
Being able to communicate with her was just natural.
Yeah. So before you go through those doors, what was your intention going into the X room? Did you have one going in?
I've met good people. I've collaborated with some.
Okay, so you had an intention to collaborate with good.
Yeah. Meeting and expanding your
Find people
knowledge.
For our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So come up with just a few things. Hey, these are
criteria, right?
Yeah, this is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Then it just frames you different. And then you're like actually go in there like you're mission based versus you're just floundering, kind of wandering based.
Yeah, I like it. Intention is so much better.
Yeah.
You have more control. You're not like bound.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to keep the flow still going because you never know. You run into people who you thought you were going to meet, and
that could be your intention.
And some connections become
that's what you're saying.
The crossing
that could
point.
Be your very intention.
The bridge between. Yeah.
That could be the intention as well, to be able to just meet new people and just be open minded.
So we love this conversation. What do you think?
Yeah. So.
Well, I am super grateful that we got to spend time with you this morning.
Yes, it was great.
Doing our outdoor activity.
We had a lot of fun first.
So much fun.
Yeah.
And the secret question was from Dave Finnegan.
Oh, really? Is he in Africa right now?
Yes.
A brother?
My brother's in Africa.
Oh my gosh.
I had no idea. That's so funny. Should have guessed that if it was anyone in my network. So
here's my big hug to you.
Yeah, if anyone in my network, it would have been Dave, my brother, who would have been in Africa probably.
Yeah. That's awesome.
He decided his intention as a young guy was to travel the globe. And generally, if you're friends with Richie as well, Richie Norton, and Richie says most people that's a future, like when I retire, then I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls it time tipping. We'll take some of that future and put a tip of that right now and experience life now, right? His book's called Time Tipping. And that's what my brother Dave did. He was the CIO of Orbis. He went to the owners and he said, hey, I want to travel the world. And they supported him and they gave him all the love. And he spent a year with his wife traveling the whole world.
I so love that.
Yeah, and he is part of the community in New York for the Adventures Club. So they went on a dinosaur dig. So if you need to see the world through someone else's eyes, follow Dave. He's amazing.
He is amazing.
An amazing human being. So
he got all the great stuff in our gene pool.
You're pretty great.
He's biking.
You're pretty great.
He has a biking gene.
Yeah, I got that one thing. Dave took all the rest. My sister.
It was an absolute blessing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That flew by.
That was awesome.
And this was great. Yeah. And thanks for the invitation. This was an absolute blast.
We're gonna do it again.
thanks for visiting, you guys, at Let's Talk, but let's play first.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.